Hello everyone! Not long ago, this channel released a video about gay actors who, in their on-screen roles, usually played ladies' men or at least tough macho men. And judging by the views of the last video, you liked this topic. And that's why today we have a continuation of this topic, but with female actresses, who often played seductresses of men in movies, but in real life they prefer relationships exclusively with women. So right now you will see a very unexpected list of world cinema stars, who, despite their on-screen roles, decided that they would not be able to build love relationships with men. Watch the video to the end, because the list of actresses will surprise you. Let's start today with Kristen Stewart. This American actress has achieved very serious success by the age of 30. During this time, she became not only one of the highest paid actresses in Hollywood, but also one of the most influential. Well, I think everyone will agree with me that if not for the role of Bella Swan in the Twilight franchise, which Kristen Stewart played at the age of 18, her acting career would hardly have reached such heights. And it was the image of a modest and insecure girl who falls in love with the vampire Edward Cullen that simply blew the minds of millions of teenagers from all over the world. And of course, turning Kristen Stewart into some kind of sex symbol for teenagers. The young actress's romance with her on-screen lover Robert Pattinson, which was watched by the whole world, and even the future US President Donald Trump, also played an important role. He just couldn't stop tweeting how much he loved their romance. All this brought the young star of the film Twilight wild popularity and millions of fans around the world. And imagine the disappointment of millions of her fans when in 2016 Kristen Stewart announced her bisexuality. But in fact, her just switched to relationships with girls. Special effects designer Alicia Cargill also became her partner at various times. By the way, they were even planning to get married. Then the French singer and actress Soko, and also model Stella Maxwell, who Kristen Stewart's partner is not particularly known. But there are certainly no men on her horizon. But of course Kristen Stewart is far from the only one of her kind. No less shocking for many was the news that Drew Barrymore was also changing camps. Drew Barrymore has become a real star since the 90s, starring in a huge number of films, and most importantly, mostly playing the roles of charming girls or heroines who are looking for love and, as a result, some cool guy loses his head because of them. In short, Drew Barrymore has been given the image of, if not a femme fatale, then at least a charming girl with whom you won't even notice how you fall in love. And the actress was married quite a few times. Apparently the actress was still looking for what would suit her best. And in 2003 she admitted that she is bisexual. True, this fact did not prevent Drew Barrymore from getting married again. But in the end, the actress finally switched to relationships with girls. And she stated this more than once. For example, in February 2017, Drew Barrymore said that it was better to be with Kate Middleton than with Prince William. And she added that women have always interested her completely, and she is not going to stop. So apparently the men have lost another representative of Hollywood Olympus. Although of course, it is far from the last on this list. After all, for example, what do you say when you hear the name Megan Fox? Yes, exactly the same hot beauty, who became simply mega popular after the films about Transformers. True, then the main task of the still very young Megan Fox was to attract the attention of the male audience of films, which she did a great job with. Millions of guys around the world have acquired posters of the new Hollywood star, who was even recognized as the most beautiful woman in the world, thereby displacing Angelina Jolie herself from Olympus. Megan Fox has secured the role of a hot thing that breaks men's hearts and comes in erotic dreams. There was even a whole period in Megan Fox's life when she was not at all interested in men. The actress herself admitted this, saying that she not only didn't want to have anything to do with men, but she didn't even want to have anything to do with women who are interested in men. That is, Megan Fox prefers lesbians. However, Megan Fox became bored with searching and experimenting over time. Because at the moment the actress is raising 3 children from her marriage to Brian Austin Green. By the way, something similar can be said about another actress who often comes into our field of vision. And this is actress Amber Heard. Yes, that same scandalous ex-wife of Johnny Depp in earlier years specialized in girls. And this despite the fact that roles in films like The Rum Diary, on the set of which Amber Heard and Johnny Depp met. This also applies to the film Aquaman and a number of other films. The directors worked very hard to mold the actress into the image of a sexy girl that no man could resist. In fact, it turned out that everything was not at all like in the movies. And for quite a long time, Amber Heard was in a relationship with photographer Tasia Van Ree. By the way, then the couple even had a scandalous incident. When exactly did Amber Heard become an accused party in the matter of domestic violence against her friend? A little later, Amber Heard sued Johnny Depp on the same charges. Then Johnny Depp was miraculously lucky, and in the end, Amber Heard was left with nothing. A little later, tired of men, Amber Heard again returned to same-sex relationships with film editor Bianca Buddy. Next on our list is actress Tessa Thompson, known to most viewers from the films of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, where Tessa plays the role of Valkyrie. Strictly speaking, Tessa Thompson is the case when the actress's role can hardly be called a straight conqueror of men's hearts, unlike everyone who was in this video before her. And yet Tessa Thompson became so famous for her harsh statements towards men that we couldn't help but remember her now. Tessa Thompson is also bisexual. She announced this in 2018. True, the actress prefers not to put her personal life on public display. We only know about her affair with singer Janelle Monáe. Next on our list is Dominic Toretto's long-term friend and lover, and later even wife, actress Michelle Rodriguez, who's actually had an affair with Vin Diesel at one time, also decided to leave to play for another team. And this despite the fact that in her filmography, Michelle quite often plays cool and very hot heroines with whom millions of viewers around the globe don't mind having an affair. Well, let me remind you that in 2002 the young actress took 34th place in the ranking of the top 100 sexiest women in the world. Agree that this is not a weak confession, but it turned out that Michelle Rodriguez prefers romantic relationships with girls than with men. At the beginning of 2014, information appeared in the media that Michelle Rodriguez was dating British top model Cara Delevingne, which, being a model of the Victoria's Secret brand and a fairly successful actress, has also always attracted increased attention from men from all over the world. But in fact, she turned out to be a supporter of love with girls. And finally, we have another actress who I am sure will surprise many. This is Mara Wilson. And for those to whom this name doesn't mean anything or just vaguely reminds of something, I recommend remembering the 1994 Christmas movie called Miracle on 34th Street. This film has become a true classic not only in the USA, but throughout the world. And Mara Wilson, who was 7 years old at the time, played the main role of a girl named Susan Walker, who dreams of a Christmas miracle, which happens in the film. The good acting of the very young actress and her childlike image were what many critics and viewers from all over the world admired. And the role itself still remains Mara Wilson's most iconic acting work, who also admitted to everyone that she is more interested in women, like all today's actresses. Unfortunately, or perhaps fortunately, Mara Wilson's acting career did not develop quickly or brightly, and now you won't see her in blockbusters or popular TV series. But that stunning image of a child waiting for a miracle that the young actress managed to recreate many years ago will forever remain in the hearts of millions of people around the world. Well, on this positive note, I propose to end today. Subscribe to the channel, give it a like, don't forget to share your opinion in the comments, and thanks for watching. Bye bye everyone.